So what was that with the eyebrows?
I was just trying to get my eyebrows like intense. I don't know.
Right before we go on, it's like, ah!
Trying to like make my eyes look a little more lifted. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. This Welcome to a conversation with Judy and Ryan podcast that comes out every Tuesday morning at midnight a.m.
Yes, it does.
You want to know
I
why
love
it
it.
comes out at midnight?
I don't know
Because
why.
I never feel like doing the math to convert what it would be for you to have it by 7 a.m. And I know that it's like an hour or two, but I'm never quite sure which one. So I'm gonna screw it. I'll just do it at midnight.
It's okay. I'll be listening to it. Doesn't matter when it comes out down Tuesday. I'll be in the car listening to it. So
Whatever reason, as long as it gets posted, we're good.
all good. It's all good. I love
Oh
it.
man. Yeah, you can listen to that podcast wherever you'd like. Amazon, Google, Spotify. My mom yelled at me because Spotify wasn't uploading it fast enough for her liking. So that was cool.
Oh, she doesn't like it at midnight on Tuesdays?
Apparently, she was telling me, she's like, why hasn't Spotify uploaded your podcast yet? I'm like, I don't know. Let me go talk to all of my, underlings at Spotify because
Yeah.
obviously,
All my
I know a
connects.
ton of people with my 3 listens per month. Oh,
We're definitely on the top of Spotify's list for sure.
oh, it's like Rogan, Button, and then we're right in there, baby. Oh man, yeah, the head of Spotify right now is just like, what do we have to do to boost Ryan and Judy? They're our bread and butter. We got to keep this going.
It's true. It's true. They gotta do it.
Why do you do that? Why do you do that? I feel like sometimes my energy, like you feel imposed by my energy, so the only thing you could do is go super low with
I
the
don't
energy.
know.
And it just like, and don't get me wrong, I get it that that's just your reaction. I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't be allowed to react that way. But what I am saying is that when I'm up here and then you just go, oh, you know what you do? You fucking Eeyore me for Winnie the Pooh. I'm way up here. And there's like, yeah, thanks, Ryan.
You just got Eeyore. Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
use that. I had to use that now.
That's the best thing you could have said. Oh my god, I love you.
Okay,
Oh.
I don't know if you ever watched New Girl, but there's a one of the seasons. Winston has a girlfriend named Rhonda, and she loved pulling pranks on the friends, right? So whenever she's like, her catchline is, "You just got Rhonda," so
So now you just got Eeyored.
yours. They'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with this?"
Oh my god, that's so good. I'm so happy about that. I don't know why. I'm just
Hello, we lost you there. You were too excited. You see what
no,
happened?
I hit the mute button. Okay,
Oh.
don't say I got too excited. Okay, I'm
You just got
trying to.
Ryan.
Don't you do that. Don't you do no. We are not gonna. I just got over Lord Clown Boy. We're not making you just got Ryan into a meme. Okay. Not today. No, I refuse.
Okay,
You're gonna do it, aren't you?
I'll have to find the perfect time to do it, but we have to like let it happen. Run its course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay. So first thing I would like to say is that I have it. Wait, did we do all the update stuff? No, we didn't. We got sidetracked. Damn it, Judy. You can listen to us on all the places, and then we start talking about Spotify and how we have connects. And next thing you know, we're on to a third fucking topic. Damn. You can also check us out on TikTok.
Yes, and YouTube.
And YouTube, of course. Speaking of YouTube, question for you. And I'm not saying this like, let's do this. I'm saying this like, would you be okay with doing this? What if we did the podcast live?
Sure. Who's going to watch us?
Nobody, but I mean.
Perfect. I'm down.
Okay. Because I don't know. I was just like, I was thinking that we do this and the algorithm is as dumb as it is. And everyone that I've ever known who has figured it out in this realm that didn't have a large amount of stardom outside. And by that, I even mean like people who are brands within YouTube, your Logan Pauls, your KSIs, all those guys, they were massive stars within the space before doing their podcast, right? And anyone who has come up through the podcast scene, save, a couple huge ones like call her daddy, right? That's the name of it, right?
Yes. Okay. Call her daddy, yes.
And stuff like that. They've done it by being live because people like to interact, they like to talk to everybody, they like to be able to be seen, that kind of stuff, Like I said, I don't even know how I would be able to do. I know how I'd be able to do it for myself.
Right.
But there's you. So
I'm the problem.
No, you're not the problem. The problem is that I need a higher knowledge base. I'm never going to blame you for something like this. This is, I just look, we have you here for the beauty, the brains, and the
colorful commentary.
No. Oh. Let me compliment you, God damn it. Let me, bitch.
Ew. Okay, my bad.
Saying, honestly, because I was about to give you the best compliment, and you would have been like, "Oh my God, that's so sweet, Ryan." And now I don't even feel like saying it. Now I don't even feel, because you couldn't just get your flowers. Nah, you had to show your bouquet off.
You still gonna say it though? Like,
I was gonna say your bad bitchness.
Yes.
Yeah. See?
Damn, I did ruin that for myself. I get it.
Also, if you guys are wondering, and maybe it's just me because I've already told Judy that I will reserve judgment, or I will not pass judgment on this until I've gotten her opinion on how it sounds.
Yeah.
But if it sounds like Judy is I don't know, using a walkie-talkie from 1993.
This sounds like I'm like far away or something.
it honestly, like I wouldn't be surprised if we're connected to, like, your headphones are connected to the Zoom meeting, but your microphone isn't, and it's still doing the microphone from your computer. That's how it sounds to me.
That's weird. Okay, I'm telling you, I look at the little microphone setting and it says select a microphone and it says Judy's AirPods.
Like I said, maybe that's me.
I don't know.
Maybe it's me. I'm an old man. All right, we all saw that this week. I'm an old man and I do the old man voice. So who knows? My hearing could be going. In fact, I know my hearing is going. So
all I know is I can hear you perfectly fine on my headphones or my headset. So
okay. Yeah, like I said. So but yeah, no, I do know that my hearing is going because this is a proven fact that men, as they get older, it's harder for us to hear women and young children's voices because it's the higher tones, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So all the time they will be talking to me. Also, they're not loud like I am, so that probably also doesn't help me. But they'll be talking like Ash will be, "Hey, Dad." I'll be like, "What?" He'll be like, "Hey, Dad." Speak up. I can't hear you. Why do you make me say it over? What? What do you want? I just want to say I love you.
What?
Exactly. Oh, but yeah, so the amount that I make them repeat
Oh,
themselves, I know that my hearing is going. You
it's
know,
okay. I get the same thing from my husband, so his hearing is also going.
well, you know, he's
It
like,
happens. It
he's like,
happens.
why would I listen to you right now? I'm not getting a beach. Why would I listen?
Because it's probably been just me nagging about things like always. So
You really are like an amazing wife. I know I give you a lot of shit,
I
but the
wait.
fact the fact that you would even just say like, you know what? Yeah, I probably do nag too much, even in jest. The fact that you would say that in an open forum like this, good for you.
Thanks.
I'm never saying that about Alex. I never nag her. She's blessed by my voice, okay?
And that's why she chooses to listen to our podcast every week, also, okay? So
Not
just
this
like
week, not yet. So, oh, she's gonna feel bad about that. I'm sorry, love. She really does try to keep up. She's been super busy this week. She had to do
that's
some
okay.
traveling for some family stuff.
Yeah.
So, no, but I was like joking about it with her, you know, because I always poke the bear because, you know,
It's what you do.
yeah. um, and so I just love, I hope you know I was just kidding. I feel so bad for even joking about that because I know that since I said it on here, you're going to take it seriously. Sometimes jokes can be jokes on here too. Okay.
Just jokes.
I don't want to have this
Joking.
conversation again. Okay. This is ridiculous. And I'm actually getting upset that we even got to this point. So I don't want to talk about this anymore. Okay. I don't want to do it.
You brought it up though.
So honestly, halfway through that, I brought it up because of something very specific that's going on. I know that I did it in a joking way, but it's a very serious topic. So,
Okay.
I am going to, I might say something stupid. Please, you're the responsible one of the two of us. Check me if I need to be checked if I say anything dumb. I'm going to
Okay.
be as serious as possible though.
All right.
Have you heard about what's going on? Well, you know Jonathan Majors, right?
Yes.
And he is the actor who is playing Kang the Conqueror in the
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's
Yes.
their next big bad in that series. He's doing like
Big
3 or 4
Daddy.
films with them.
Mm-hmm.
He is the bad guy in Creed 3, that is or was like the #1 movie in the world for a couple of weeks.
It was. Mm-hmm.
Have you heard what's going on with him?
Okay, so yes, sort of. I've seen bits and pieces on the Twitters because that's where I get my news from. But I know his PR and agents dropped him. And I guess there's because all of these women started coming out with allegations of abuse as well, I believe. But that's as far as I got.
So I went down a deep, deep, dark hole on this
Mm-hmm.
at work today. I
Okay.
was making my calls, but
You were so busy at work.
yeah. So I have a system. Right?
Oh,
So
okay.
usually, if I want to get a lot of calls out, what I'll do is I'll set my next call up while I'm on the phone and it's ringing for that call, right? So while it's ringing for customer A, I'm typing up customer B's stuff.
Oh, smart. Okay.
Right. So as
Yeah.
soon as I finish my message with customer A, I can hit dial for customer B, and then so on and so forth. I can just keep it moving all the way down the alphabet of customers.
Yeah.
Today, what I was doing is while customer A was ringing, I was reading all the gossip on Jonathan
Okay.
Majors.
Yes.
So the first and foremost thing that brought about all this drama is a couple weeks ago, or not a couple, late March, he gets arrested, right?
Yes, yes,
He gets arrested for, and I'm paraphrasing, domestic violence against his girlfriend.
his girlfriend, yeah.
Um, Immediately, his PR team comes out and says, not only did he not commit these crimes, but we will show that, and this I do know that they said for a fact, that it is provable that he is the victim, right? So
Right.
a lot of stuff like that. And then something happened that even before I knew about this next part that I'm going to talk about, I thought was a weird move. He then, either himself or his lawyer or his PR team, either way, somebody, and the buck falls with him at the end of the day because, you know, it's his text messages.
Right.
Somebody decided to publicly share, and not in like a leaked kind of way, but like we're showing this as proof.
Right.
His text messages with that girl. And in those messages, she is the one who is taking all of the blame for everything. She is saying that she called the cops to say that she, you know, she didn't want to press charges. You know, all these, I could get the text for you if you want, but it's all these little instances where even to me at the time when the release in the text, I was just like, that's a weird move. Like, even if you need to prove your innocence, that's a weird move to like share a text message conversation.
Right. But okay, so wasn't there also reports saying that he was the one who called 911?
So that's what I'm saying is like there's reports. Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm sorry. But the reports are saying that he called 911, but at the same time,
his girlfriend did too?
No, she didn't call 911. She was the victim. So and it also was supposed to see. I don't have all of the details, and I'm sorry about that. But this is just a conversation. We're not reporting on anything.
We're not paid journalists here. Okay, that is not our forte.
So I'm trying to remember because I read a lot about the more current stuff today. So I'm trying to remember what happened with the original arrest. So I do apologize for that, but. I believe something happened in like the backseat of a taxi or an Uber or something like that.
Yeah, like a cab.
Yeah. So because of that, I think like she got hurt, and so he had to call 911. And then according to her text messages, she said that the only reason that he had to go to jail because he was arrested for this incident was because of laws, or that's just the way the law is written or something like that. Which I get because usually that is the case when there is some sort of violent act committed. Normally someone has to go to jail.
Yes, if it's a domestic violence case, anything doesn't matter. Someone does get arrested.
So the thing that I went down a weird spiral on today, because I am not a victim of domestic violence, thank God. You know?
Right. Neither am I. Thank God.
I've witnessed domestic violence at certain points in my life. My mom has been a victim of it at certain points in my life. And I think that's the only thing that I've been able to take from those moments is how to treat Alex actually, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I know I'm going to pull behind the veil. I know I'm a dick on a lot of stuff, right? But the only reason is because I try to do it all, especially, you know, in general with the people I love, with a wink and a nod, you know, and that's part of it. Like, I like to poke the bear, but it's because you're part of my den, right? Bear den. Bears have dens, right? I know they have caves. Well, I'm a man and I'm a bear and caves and dens and it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. We'll go with that. Yes.
Oh God. But the only thing I've ever been able to take away from domestic violence is to just not perpetuate it.
Right.
You know, that's the only thing, as someone who's experienced it just from the perspective of seeing my mom put through it. You know, sorry. As happens sometimes when you're talking about stuff and you're opening up, you open up memories of things that you kind of forgot about, and they, hit you in the face. You don't want to talk about them though, because they're my secrets. They're mine. They're not for you. Anyway, back to what we were talking about with Jonathan Majors. So I was reading today that the text messages that came out that were released were pretty much textbook signs that someone is in an abusive relationship.
When you said like the examples, paraphrasing it, I can kind of hear in those text messages, like, okay, you can tell it's a little off, but right. I mean, okay.
No, and it's just like you hear that kind of stuff, and look, as someone who has not experienced that, so I can't speak as to whether this woman was actually hurt by him or if she has been in this relationship. Like, I can totally understand where someone is coming from, how they could see those parallels if they've gone through that, right? But I could also see, and this is going to sound like a defense, and I'm sorry, it's not meant to be. It's just me just trying to understand this fucked up situation.
Right.
I can also understand a world in which somebody does something and gets upset over something and takes something a little too far and causes something bad to happen. Like, I'm not saying that she deserved to get hit or anything like that. God, no. I'm just saying, like, maybe there's a world where she's punching him in the face and punching him. And so he, in a snap decision, loses it and just shoves her off harder than he should. And she hits her head and cracks the window. And now the cops are called. Right. Okay. So, but then I could see in a world where something like that happens, where the person would send those text messages in reaction. So it's just, I don't like people who ride the middle, but at the same time, I don't want to cast judgment on someone before all the facts have really come out.
Right, of course. And I mean, that's how it is. And it's not like this is the first time it's happened. I mean, there's plenty of like athletes, right, who've gone through something similar. And I don't know. I mean, did the lights come on? Sorry, like something just happened and like it's like storming.
It's a very serious topic, Judy.
I got scared because it just got really dark because it's storming. So I thought like the lights in the neighborhood went out, but
okay.
Anyway, sorry. Was a little scared here because it's very dark outside.
It's okay. We're all here with you. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. But okay, so back to what I was saying though, like it's happened numerous times, and it can go either way. We see where athletes, they did do it and they deserve what they got, or they didn't do it, and it's just I wouldn't say it's a very common thing, but I don't know.
So look, here's taking the Jonathan Majors piece out of it, right? And just going off of what you were just talking about specifically with athletes. Look, I will say it like this, man. I do think that there is a higher level, or a higher percentage is a more accurate term. You were just scratching away back there. There's a higher percentage of professional athletes that commit domestic violence on average outside of your regular averages. And
Mm-hmm.
the reason I also believe that is just because these are men who are their entire lives had to either struggle for every bit of everything and just have extra aggression built, or not even that, not had to struggle for everything, but they came from like the worst places possible, you know, and they used that as their motivation to get out, but it also left scars in them along the way. It's that they also have tons of adrenaline and testosterone from
Mm-hmm.
doing all the competitive stuff every day. Honestly, the more that I talk about it, I feel like I'm starting to defend it in a weird kind of way, even though I literally said that it happens more often. I don't like it. I'm
Right.
feeling gross.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and so I have to do the hand wavies
Kind of
now.
have to like, yeah, I might have to like
Uh,
take a shower or something.
oh man, but yeah, no.
It's a very unfortunate situation happening to him. And like you said, you know, we don't know. We don't know. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what sucks
Well,
about it.
I guess now the issue now for him. Oh, there's more. Is that I guess two more people have come forward to the district attorney's office claiming some kind of, assault against them.
Mm-hmm,
The
mm-hmm.
details of that haven't really come out yet as of this
Yeah.
recording. Um, and then he has a, and I think this is messed up because especially in your youth, people are allowed chances to, and not even in your youth, after your youth, you're constantly allowed to change who you are, right?
Right.
But he does have a history of violence from his younger years.
Oh, I was not aware. Okay.
Yeah, apparently he got like kicked out of or he got expelled from or suspended from high school for fighting, and then got kicked out of his childhood home because him and his stepdad got into a fight.
Mm.
So, and look, that can be part of it too. Like, people who come from those kind of homes or come from that kind of world,
Yeah.
you know, they they needed to fucking deal with it in better ways, obviously. But like, that's why, honestly, you know what? I'm just gonna say that's why I'm such a proponent of people making sure that they take care of their mental health. You know,
Yes.
um,
Very important. Very
as
important.
as as someone who's dealt with depression a lot, and something that still messes with me from time to time to this day, and that's why I think whatever power there is for Asher and Alex, because at times they've been the only thing that have kept me going.
Yeah.
You know, um, just take the time for you, man. Like for all we know, we only get one shot at this, right?
It's true. Yep.
So why cut it short? Like I get it, it gets tough. I'm not trying to say it doesn't, but just keep it going. Take care of you.
Yes.
Stop making other people's life harder.
Take care of your mental.
That last part
Well,
was me talking about the like I know I was going back and forth between depression and domestic violence people, but like take care of yourself if you have depression and stop hurting other people if you're a domestic violence
yeah.
uh person.
Yes. Abuser.
Abuser.
Doesn't matter
Yeah,
if
because
you're a
you're
man
not
or
a person.
woman. It's
You're not.
you're not. You're not the bigger person here.
Now we're gonna
So
now I'm gonna turn it into like a dominatrix
yeah.
thing. You're bad. Bad.
Is that how they do? Bad.
Oh no, you think that I've ever been with a dominatrix? You think I possess that kind of
Look, to each their own, okay? Everyone has their own stuff. I'm
look,
not gonna
look,
like
look, I'm not saying that I don't possess an adventurous side. I'm just saying like I am like when you're in the bedroom, I'm here for a fun time, not a painful time.
like I said, to each their own. What you guys do behind those closed doors is your business.
Uh
Anyways,
Oh God.
yeah, it's just to end like this whole segment. It's just
Yeah.
it. I mean, it really is unfortunate. Either way, whichever way it goes, it just kind of tarnishes, their whole image, right?
Thousand
Regard
percent.
regardless of if he did it, well, who at whatever. It's like, or he didn't do it. It's like, I mean, somebody. Okay, I know, like taking something seriously and then something like people always joke about it on Twitter. So people are like, Jonathan Majors needs a PR team like Chris Brown has. Like, I was like I laughed at it, but you shouldn't have laughed at it. Like I should have said that last week type thing. So, but
Wow.
what
Wow. Nothing. Just like people are crazy on Twitter. That's fucked up.
it is, but
It's funny. Like it's fine. I'm not talking.
yeah, right.
All right. Yeah, we're getting off this topic because I feel
Anyway,
yeah, we got 4 minutes left, and I would like to go into the next segment
yes,
on somewhat of a happy. So okay. I texted
okay,
you last week
yes, about your mom.
about my mom, right?
She did it again, and I
She
go,
did
huh?
do it again.
Like, oh, she did.
So out of nowhere, I get a text message from Alex, and she's just like, "Did you talk about Kleenex and Diet Coke on your last podcast?" And I was like, "Son of a bitch."
Wait,
She
Kleenex
struck
though?
again. Because I had ripped my nose open not having regular Kleenex at the office. She
Right.
struck again. And for all of our viewers on YouTube, bam, you guys can see the picture right there. Yeah. So now I have a 35 pack of Diet Coke,
Nice.
and I
Nice.
have, I don't know, like 20 boxes of tissues or something like
Hell
that.
yeah.
I know. COVID comes around again. I'm good.
They
I'm a
stocked
thousand
up.
percent.
Should last you at least, a few weeks with allergy season. I'm just saying.
I asked her, I said, "What, no Burger King gift card?" And
Okay, that's what I
she
thought you
said,
were going to say.
she said, she said they were out, right? If I'm being 100, as I have to be on here, I think that she was just like, yo ass doesn't need any more Burger King. I'm glad that you ordered a Diet Coke and you did not take any of the other food, but you don't need any more fucking fast food. Keep your weight digits down.
It would have
But in
been
like
funny.
a more loving way.
It would have been funnier if she gave you like an a Pollo Loco gift card.
No, because that's what we have at her place.
I know, but she's like, you can always use more Pollo
Fair, yeah. She's like,
here. You will be over at the house for a few weekends.
get some grilled chicken. Grilled.
Oh man, I really thought you were gonna say like she brought you guys Burger King.
Nah.
Oh, makes sense.
So yeah, she struck
Oh,
again.
I love it. I love it.
But now I have to like actively drink Diet Coke.
Now you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be the
be
type of person
I'm gonna
who,
be a Diet Coke guy.
as soon as every morning, I need my fresh cup of Diet Coke to start the day.
Oh god.
Just when you said you weren't that person, you will be now.
All right. All right. That is all we have for the A block of a conversation with Ryan Judy. Yeah, we do real industry terms here. We're a real industry show.
Gang.
With our 3 Spotify listeners. Brought it back. All right. So that's it for the first half of our show. On the next half, find out why Judy and I might have beef.
Ooh, we beefing.
We might be beefing. All right, that's coming up next right here on A Conversation with Judy and Ryan.
Woo!
Welcome back to A Conversation with Judy and Ryan right here on youtube.com/take a breath. Check out all the clips of the show on TikTok at TABPOD. Need to get back to doing the stuff on Twitter, but you know what? I like doing the TikTok. TikTok is fun.
TikToks are fun.
And you, honestly, I give, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you access to the Twitter and you could do stuff that you want. And then if you want to, honestly, so what you could do is just, I'll send you the clips that you want. Like that one time that you're like, put this on Twitter. Yeah. Right. So any clip that you want, I'll just send it to you because I want to keep it with the little TikTok bloop thing at the end anyway. I think subliminally people are like, oh, that makes me happy. So I'll send that to you and then we could just honestly have the account retweet you.
Okay. That's
stuff like that. Either way, I finished off the last, oh, by the way, we're on Twitter at TABPOD. I finished off the last half of the show by saying that Judy and I may have beef. Oh, but first, because I will get to that in just a second, I was freaking out Judy right before we came back. And I was like, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. And she's just like, what? What's going on?
Yeah, what'd you do?
I had a realization, right? So I've been having this issue with my damn camera.
Yeah.
How it's not zooming or not focusing on me. And I realized, well, if it's focusing on other stuff, take the light out of the room so that the focus of the light is pretty much just your stupid face. And now it can only focus on the beauty. And
I thought I mentioned that to you in the previous episode, that it was your light behind you.
Well, no. So you said it was focusing on the light like you did. So yeah. I had actually done a couple things. I had moved the camera this way last week because you said, I think 2 weeks ago. So I moved the camera and that didn't help. And so this week I was just like, well, what if I move it more this way? But I scoot in like closer, right? So that's why I moved all the mic and everything is just like right up in it. And that didn't work. So now I've got it. I figured it out. I'm a smart, happy boy.
You did it. Yay.
Yeah. All right. Yay. Now why we beefing?
We beefing, I guess.
We beefing. So one, you're going to have a beef with me and then I'm going to have a beef with you.
Okay.
You don't even know about this beef, but you will.
All right. Fair.
Which one do you want? I'm going to tell you yours first because I think that you'll be like, yeah, I kind of figured, but you're still going to have to beef with me about it.
Okay.
I have not watched Beef yet.
Okay, fine. Fair. It's fine. It's fine. But you know who did watch it? Your mom. You know why? Because she messaged me saying Beef was great.
She is so impatient.
Like, yes.
That woman is so impatient because she told me to tell you on the show. I was going to tell you after this whole thing. But now it's like, fuck, I got an Instagrammer.
No, but she messaged me like a week ago.
Well, no, because that's what she does. Like, my mom has severely undiagnosed ADD, right? Like, she's only able to cope with it, in my opinion, by constantly doing stuff. Like, constantly cleaning or looking at her Instagram stuff, or like she'll say you need to do something and then instead of letting you do it, she'll then go and do it herself.
Oh, that's so me. That is such a me thing.
Right.
I can't wait for you to, like, if I ask you to do something, I kind of want it done right then and there, but my husband doesn't do that, right? And so it like he gets so upset. He's like, I was gonna do it. I go, it's fine. I'm gonna do it now.
Well, look, for that specific, I'm going to put it like we have at work. Set an expectation. If you need it right away, say, hey, I need you don't say, can you do this for me? Say, I need you to do this for me right now. right?
I've learned.
Anytime I hear, can you do this for me? I'm like, yeah, when I'm done playing my game.
Yeah.
Because you have not set an expectation of urgency.
You're right. And that's what I've learned. I've learned throughout, my first year of marriage.
Yay.
I've learned how to say the trash needs to go out today. And I don't expect it to go out like right now. I said just by today because, trash is going to get picked up. Like, that's, type thing. I've learned.
Okay. Well, yeah, no. And I mean, like, that too, like, especially with something like trash. Oh, yeah. That's told because we all know that we have until we go to bed, essentially, to take the trash out. And then sometimes you even try to cheat it where you're like, they don't get here super early. So if I set my alarm like 10 minutes early and then I just put my robe on real quick, I can run out there before they're there. The issue is that then you sleep through that alarm and you end up being late to work.
Wait, is that the same thing? Like, it says like one of the biggest lies that you tell yourself is, I can just get gas tomorrow morning.
Bro, I cannot tell you the amount of times that I have been like, all right, and it's never I have to get gas tomorrow morning. It's
right.
I will get it because there is a gas station right outside. And every time I just get in my regular mode, and next thing I know, it's 8:30 instead of 8:20, and I'm getting in the car and like, I got 12 miles to get to work. Oh, hey Eric, I might be a couple minutes late. All right. So so my mom said, tell Judy, and then I guarantee you before I even read the text message had sent you a message. But it's cool. I'm glad that you guys can bond. I'm glad. It's fun for me. It's fun.
I love it.
But the reason I haven't watched it, I feel bad about this actually, because there was a moment over the last weekend where I was like, I should watch it. And then since that moment, I just completely forgot.
It's okay. Did you at least add it to like your list to watch?
Oh, no, but only because it's always like on my top picks or whatever.
Oh,
like it's always whenever because we only watch like I've only been watching Cobra Kai and then we watched another like Chefs versus Snacks or something. Either way. But it's every time I'm in there, it's always right there because I wanted to say part of why I also didn't want to watch it that on the weekend. And she's a beautiful woman, but Ali Wong's face in that poster is fucking frightening. Okay? She looks like she is ready to not just like cut something off, like she is using the serrated edge of the blade. Like it just
I gotta see. I don't think I've actually looked at the poster.
It's the one. She has the blonde hair. Maybe that's what her hair is in the whole show. But she has blonde hair, and then her and I believe it's Steven Yeun is his is the actor's name. They're just both looking behind them, like they're both in their cars talking out of windows, and they're looking behind them, like it looks like they're telling somebody to shut up or something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just. Honestly, so yeah, that I was like, oh man, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I see it. It's that one.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm ready for that. And then since then, I literally just forgot. And then today I was getting ready for the show and I was like, oh, I haven't watched Beef. Why didn't I watch Beef? Oh, it literally never crossed my mind one time. So, okay. I am sorry about that.
That's okay. But I will say, though, I've made it to episode 6. Perfect match.
Oh, you have? Did you make it to The Rock?
Oh, no, I have not made it to The Rock yet.
There's no... Has Chase come in yet?
Chase?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm at the... I don't know if it's maybe the 5th episode, maybe not 6th. Francesca just chose herself to go on the date after being after winning the compatibility thing
Yeah,
with
no,
Dom.
she did my boy Dom dirty.
She did
So
him
dirty,
and he was crying. I was like,
oh.
oh damn, Dom crying, or like this big man right here crying. Nah, it's over. It's over. I hope this bitch goes home. I hate Damien. I hated him from Love Is Blind. So I'm like, oh, bitch, why are you back with him? He's like so ill. Like,
yeah,
that's where I'm at.
They are so, like, from just that show, he comes off so smug. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, are we talking about Damien?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how he exactly was in Love Is Blind.
He comes off super smug. Yeah. And honestly, they both just seem like they really want to bang each other. And that's kind of messed up I get it. I was already talking shit on this show, but it's kind of messed up when we are, supposedly trying to find love.
Right.
But yeah, she did him so dirty. Oh my God.
Anyways, that's where I'm at. So I haven't gotten to the Chase and Rock yet.
So Georgia hasn't come in the house yet.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Because spoiler alert, she's the receiver
of the rock.
Of said rock.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I can't wait to see that.
Real quick before we get to my beef.
Yes.
And then after we talk about my beef, just I want to remind everybody we will do an update on how Judy's picks are going. Right?
Yes. Very excited. I have no idea what's happening.
Judy's picks from, I want to call it, is this mean to call it Clueless Judy's NBA update?
No, that's fine.
Because I'm not trying to say that you're clueless, but you're clueless about the NBA.
Correct.
So if anybody out there has a better way of saying that while still keeping all those words in there, please hit us up in the comments.
Or flip it. It's like Judy's Clueless NBA picks. Instead of saying
Clueless Judy. Clueless Judy. We got it. I got it.
Thanks for taking in my suggestion. All right.
I never said that we would take verbal comments. I said get in the comments on
comment down below.
TABPOD. No, okay, fine. Judy's Clueless NBA update will be happening later on. Real quick though, since we are on the topic, did you see that there was a petition to get the Lachey's off of Love Is Blind?
I don't know okay, because I haven't watched this season. But yes, I've seen people were like, why are they still hosting this show? Like, I don't know what Vanessa did and what she said at this reunion show because it was live, but people did not like it.
And didn't they delay it or something as a result?
Yes, it was like delayed for I don't know.
So yeah, I saw the petition.
Oh man.
Look, man, I don't know. We all know how I feel. I'm not trying to bury a dead horse on the Lachey vibes. From what I've seen, it doesn't really seem like and I've only seen clips from reunion shows, but it doesn't seem like Vanessa is a great interviewer, which is, you don't have to be like a national journalist to be able to ask people questions about why they wanted to bone each other. And she still seems to mess that up. So, all right.
I don't know. It's just, I should watch this season though. Like, that's on my list to do eventually. As soon as I finish Perfect Match.
Yeah.
I will watch that.
You know what the issue too, as I do Netflix, is that I'm so used to stuff like YouTube where people will drop a 15-minute video once every couple days, right? So I'll watch that and then I'll be looking for stuff in the meantime because 15 minutes is nothing, right?
Right.
So then what I'll do is I'll mosey on over to Netflix and I'll watch a couple episodes of something. And then when I come back, I'll watch a couple episodes of something else.
Right.
And so on and so everything except beef.
Clearly.
Because Ali Wong scares me.
Oh, she'll scare you even more in the show.
I know.
She's so funny. It's so
Oh,
great. It's so great.
um,
So great how scary she could be.
so next thing I know, I have like 3 or 4 shows that I'm like all 3 or 4 episodes deep in. So, but I will watch Beef. Okay, I will. I should have some free time this weekend, so I will make sure that I watch it.
Okay.
All right, now it's my turn.
Good. Okay, tell me what's your beef?
My beef with you.
Your beef with me.
And, and look, I'm going to be serious about this. I'm going to be serious, Ryan.
Oh,
okay.
Man. Okay, serious.
I know.
Ryan.
Oh man, I fucking hate that guy.
All right, serious, Ryan. I'm ready. I'm ready.
You dick. Here I am.
I gotta prepare myself.
I'm over here being like, I'm gonna be serious. You're like, okay, champ, I'm all ready for you.
I'm ready.
Dick. All right.
Okay.
You know I love doing this show with you. Yes. You know I love getting to do this with you every single week. I have so much fun. Yeah. I also will 100% admit that we don't get to a third of the topics that I come up with, right? Because we just talk about stuff, right? And that's also why I love doing this with you, because it is just a natural free form of expression.
Yeah.
My beef with you, and I know that you already know, and that's the thing I love about you, is that we're on that wavelength where you already are like, I saw it in your eyes. You're like, as soon as I said so, you're like, fuck, I know what he is. I know what he's saying. I would appreciate it if you could come up with a few topics to talk about every week. Because I was really trying to not bring it up, but this is like at least the second week in a row. And I will admit too,
it is, yeah.
3 weeks ago, you carried the fucking show with your flight story. You carried it. So I'm not trying to say that, you know, you're not vital, because you are in so many different ways.
Yeah.
I would just appreciate if you could come with like 1 or 2 things to talk about.
I know. I will. I'll do better. Like, I mean, I was starting, right? I was like getting into it. But then as we do more of these shows, your topics, I feel like, end up branching out new topics for us to talk about.
No, 1,000%. 1,000%. The reason I also would like that, though, is just because you do have a different viewpoint of things. Yeah. You know, so maybe there's just something that you are interested in that doesn't ever come across my mind. Mm-hmm. And so that's part of it too.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Well, that's good. It's good to know, because I would have liked to talk about the Jonathan Majors thing, but I didn't know. I was like, is that too serious to talk about on the show?
Fuck that. Like, who cares? Like, we're not trying to bash. Look, if something comes out where there is solid proof a la Ray Rice that he did something, right, I'll be the first one on here to be like, fuck that guy. Yeah, but until then, we're allowed to talk about it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially, we're not saying that what he allegedly did is okay. What we're saying is that there should be a conversation before he's condemned.
Yeah.
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 This is,
good job. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Good.
But yeah, so it's like, there's stuff that, because here's a perfect thing. And I thought that you were going to say this. And I was like, oh, maybe Judy's going to mention how the Knights got waxed.
I would have gotten to it. You know, it's like before our NBA playoff picks. And,
yeah,
you know,
I mean, since you got the shirt on, I got the banner.
Representing, because we lost 5-1. It was a kick, you know, it was an ass kicking. Like,
yeah, well, that was a lot of that though in the NHL. I don't know if you saw, but like it seemed like on that night, because I know that other teams played since then, but on that night, every team that played got shellacked. It seemed like the ones that lost, and a lot of teams on away ice. Yeah, those are the home teams are the ones that won lost. Exactly.
Yep.
So. Okay. And then speaking of sports, did you hear the new news today about the Oakland A's possibly moving to my hometown of Las Vegas?
I didn't hear about it, but someone posted a tweet on Instagram saying like Las Vegas is collecting Oakland sports like their Infinity Stones. And I'm like, wait, what happened?
That's right. So, a week ago, there was a petition type thing going on where all the Oakland A's, because the rumors of the Oakland A's moving have been just for forever about, right?
Forever, right?
And the fans argue that it's not that we don't want to go to the games and aren't willing to go to the games, is that the team is consistently bad. So why would we spend our money? So they were going to do what's called a reverse boycott, where for one game, they sell it out, right? So all this is happening. And then yesterday or today, it gets announced that the owner of the A's has purchased like 42 acres or 4,200 acres, whatever a stadium needs. I don't know sizes of land. Okay.
I don't think it's 4,200, but
either way, I don't know. Someone do the math. I won't do the math on how to figure out when it's 7:00 in the morning at Judy State. I'm not doing the math on a stadium, okay? But it came out today that he purchased this huge plot of land.
In Vegas?
In Vegas. I want to say it's on the other side of the T-Mobile. It's right. It's right down by where T-Mobile is.
Look, I don't understand why they keep trying to build things in this small part of Las Vegas, right? Because there's so much land in between. Like, if you're going on the 15, right? After you're going 15 south towards California, right? Like past the Allegiant Stadium, past Mandalay Bay, there is this land of space, all that space that's so freely open, people can get in. Why are they still trying to cramp things in like this small vicinity in between like Flamingo and Tropicana on Las Vegas Boulevard, right?
So
like
here's where I will play devil's advocate.
Okay.
And the one thing I will say to this argument is that it does not provide parking, right? What I'm going to argue does not provide for the parking, but to me, it's no different than building a casino. Yeah. Like, we already have casinos in every section up and down the strip. Like, so building a stadium along the strip also is no different to me. Now, I get what you're saying is that it's packed into a small spot, but that's my point, is that we've always just on this one road packed as much stuff as possible, which is why it's called the strip, right? Yeah. So that would be my argument to what you're saying. Now, like I said, that doesn't really provide for parking because like parking for Allegiant is terrible. Honestly, the Knights have it figured out. The Golden Knights really do have figured out the parking situation. It's also perfectly centered between like three different
casinos.
Yeah, so like parking's never an issue for the Knights. When we get a basketball team, because it's coming, especially with that arena. That arena was designed by the people who created the Crypto.com arena, formerly known as Staples Center.
Staples Center forever.
Yeah. I'm with you. My whole childhood gone. But that is famously where the Lakers and the Kings play. This is literally the exact same type of stadium, the way it's
Lakers,
built.
Clippers.
Clippers play in a different arena now.
Oh,
Clueless, Judy. And two, I'm talking about a basketball and a hockey team.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
because we already have a hockey team in the Vegas Golden Knights.
Sorry. I forgot the Kings low-key forgot they were a hockey team.
I always love when you get bold enough to check me. Because it never works out for you.
It really never does. I feel I could count it every time. Never does. But you know what? I tried.
So here's my thing though, right? Yeah. Is that as far as the A's coming to Vegas, however it happens, whether they stay the A's, whether they become a new team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see it working out that well. I see them still not getting a whole bunch of people to go to the games. And here's my thought process on this.
Okay.
So the Knights are forever part of Las Vegas, right? It was a brand new team that started there. It was a expansion draft, all that kind of stuff. So
Right.
it was something that was kind of birthed
Yes.
from
Birth.
Vegas.
Right.
Consummate.
It was consummated and then birthed. Okay.
Yeah. So they're forever. They could be terrible, and we've also been spoiled. They've always been a really good team, right?
Right.
But they could be terrible, and I still think that the locals would show up to games, right? For a plethora of reasons. It's a great arena to go to. Blah blah blah. Okay, bye, Judy. Oh, the hell, dude.
I had to wipe my boogers. Sorry.
Okay, you gotta I'm in the middle of you gotta let me know that you're gonna disconnect because I don't know if it's like you're doing it on purpose or if like the feed just cut off. No, I get that. No, I get that. I understand. We can come up with a signal or something, but I'm just saying, like, I'm in the middle of the story that it cuts off. I'm like, well, I don't know if I should keep going or not. Who knows, man?
Sorry.
Maybe
okay.
she froze again because her cat hit the computer.
That was wild.
The Raiders, the NFL is a monster. So regardless, and the NFL, I think, will benefit from the fact that it's a team like the Raiders in a town like Las Vegas. People will come to watch them lose, even if they're bad, and they'll come to a town like Las Vegas to party, right? And there's only so many home games in the NFL. There's 8, right? 8. But then when we get to baseball, if that team isn't good, you have 162 games. You think the locals are going to carry? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You think if the locals won't come out because it's a shitty team, that the visitors are going to carry 162 games? Okay, no, we'll cut it in half because, they're not all played at home. Yeah. You think they're going to carry 81 games in the middle of hot-ass Las Vegas summer? Even if you're in a dome? I just can't. If the team continue, and don't get me wrong, they over the last, say, 10 years or so, they have had playoff runs. I don't remember anything like big happening where they made it to a league championship series or a World Series. I could be wrong, but if the team continues to not be great, I don't think it's really gonna. I think that would be the first team that it would be like, wow, maybe we shouldn't have come to Vegas.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to enough baseball games to say like, yeah, I would go watch any baseball team just to have fun at the baseball game, right? Like, I don't know, unless they somehow do like local specials. I can see, like if you have your local ID, $30 to get into the game type thing. Like, all right, cool.
Right.
Like we got $30. Chill.
No, I get that, but that's what I'm saying is that I think that just with the amount of games, the tickets will have to be somewhat cheap anyway, right?
Yeah.
In comparison to like hockey and football tickets.
Yeah.
But my point is that even if there are incentives to go, right? Like, perfect example, if the Golden Knights last year, they were playing terrible. They didn't make the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still would say that tickets were overall expensive if you were going to get more than like 2, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm talking like $7,500. I'm saying that if the team is bad, and it's not going to be immediate because there's going to be excitement and fanfare, but like over the course of 5 years, let's say, if the team is bad, it won't matter what local specials you do to get people to pack it out.
Mm-hmm.
People just won't go. And that's what I'm saying, and you're not going to have the visitors carrying you
Yeah,
through all your
you're right.
home games. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's why, like I said, the Knights are forever golden.
See
The
what you
Raiders
did
are the
there?
NFL. The Raiders are the NFL. And I honestly
Yeah.
do think with a stadium the size of T-Mobile, that it could be a really good town for people for during a basketball season, even if our team isn't great, that it would be like, oh, cool. We'll spend a couple $100 on tickets. We'll take everyone to Vegas. Like, I do see that more so with the being possible with a basketball team where the arenas are smaller than with a
Right.
baseball team. So, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
We'll
I'm
see.
not the VP of anything, so no one's paying for my opinion. Mm.
We'll see if it happens. There's a lot of movements, I guess, in this puzzle piece, whatever. So
All right.
not
And
movements, a
then
lot of pieces.
hold on,
Now,
let me pull up because we're running short on time and we have to get to Clueless or Judy's, sorry, Clueless NBA picks.
yes,
All right.
because I was telling Ryan before we hopped onto the show that I saw James Harden was just ejected for a flagrant two foul. I think like flagrant two is worse than the flagrant one, I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
so basically a flagrant two. Sorry, I'm trying to find where I put your picks. Basically a flagrant two is worth two fouls, two flagrant fouls. So you get two of those, you automatically get
Oh,
tossed.
okay.
So
Okay.
hold on one second. I'm trying to find, and I will. Hold on.
Um, I mean, I was going to tell him I could probably say who my picks were, but he's coming back. You guys got to see his shirt. It says "send nudes." Kind of cute.
Okay, so in round one, you had the Bucks going up. I got to remember because you did jinx us. Some of the teams that we were talking about did not make the playoffs.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
okay.
Pelicans. Now, luckily, I don't think the Pelicans they did not make it out of your first round, so we got lucky there. But no, they didn't make the playoffs. So
Oh, well, there we go. Okay.
I I didn't do this properly. I'm a bad producer of this segment, and I apologize, people. I'll be better in the future. I only have who you said would be the winners of each series.
Okay.
So I know that the Pelicans were in here somewhere, but I can't remember where. So we're gonna run through it
I
real
don't think
quick.
they were. I don't think you mentioned Pelicans though from
New
last
Orleans.
week.
New Orleans.
Okay, if you said it, I was pretty sure we didn't have them going in. I think we had Miami
Uh-huh.
going in, and who's the
Well,
last?
either
Anyway,
way, what
either
I'm gonna
way.
do is I'm gonna go down the order of teams that are actually playing now. Okay.
Okay,
And
fair.
then we'll go from there.
Okay,
So you did have the Bucks coming out of the first series, and
okay,
they
yes,
are currently tied 1-1
yes.
with the Miami Heat. However, Giannis got hurt in game one. He
Ooh,
missed game two. The Bucks won, but there's no timetable on when he's coming back, so that's going to be interesting. All right.
okay, okay.
New York you have them coming out of the first round against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They did win game one, and then they got shellacked in game two. So we'll see how that one goes. Brooklyn, you have beating the 76ers. This has always been my contention with you since the beginning. They did get beat in the first two games. Kind of. Game one was definitely easily. Game two, kind of easy. Like they got behind at one point and then they had to come back, but it still never felt in doubt from my
Mhm.
perspective anyway.
Okay.
But James Harden got in trouble tonight, so I don't know how the game tonight is going. Is it anywhere? Let me see. Looks like 76ers are up 3-0 in that series. Sorry, Judy.
Damn.
All right.
Let's try.
And then we got Boston going up against, who are they against? Oh, I'm such a bad NBA fan. The Hawks. That's why I forgot, because it's Trey Young. Gross. Sorry, I always thought he was a little overrated, and the Hawks traded him for Luka Doncic, who, in my opinion, is one of, if not the best player in the league. Anyway, So Boston against Atlanta. Boston is destroying Atlanta, 2-0 lead. It's probably going to be a sweep the way that they're playing right now.
Okay.
And you chose Boston, so good on you.
Good on us, guys.
All right. So in the next series of the Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets, looks like at this time, as of yesterday, the Nuggets are up 2-0 against the Timberwolves. You did have that coming out of the series, so good on you.
Oh, because I forgot. Yeah.
We also
forgot
have
Denver was good.
the Suns going again. Well, they were the number 1 seed, so remember you did a lot of chalk, of chalk. The Suns are up against the Clippers. They are actually playing right now. It's the end of the first quarter. They are tied 27 apiece. They are also tied in the series 1 apiece. The Clippers are down without Kawhi tonight, who is their best player, on top of being down their second best player, Paul George, who knows he's probably going to miss this entire series. So that's just going to be interesting also because the Clippers do have the better overall team. The Suns have the better talent. It's tied 1-1. We'll see what happens in that one. Devin Booker went off in game 2. It was pretty dope. I'm sorry. Mr. Kendall Jenner's ex went off in game 2, so that was dope. Golden State Warriors versus the Sacramento Kings. You said the Golden State Warriors were coming out of this, and they are down 2-0.
Really? Wow.
They are down 2-0 to the Kings, and Draymond Green, the captain of the defense, especially the emotional leader of that team, was suspended for the game that they are currently playing. However, they are up towards the end of the second quarter. Looks like there's about a minute left in that half. They are up 50-39. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah, like I said, it is not looking good being down 2-0 already.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Last but not least, you took the Memphis Grizzlies against my Los Angeles Lakers and the King, LeBron, Jimmy Jam James. Currently, the series is tied 1-1. Okay. But Ja got hurt. Ja Morant, he is Memphis's best player. He went up similar to Giannis. He went up for a shot. He got undercut. He came down hard in his hand, maybe broke some fingers. He did not play in game 2, but the Lakers still lost that game. It's going to be interesting. You have Memphis winning that one, but you're clueless, so shut up. My Lakers.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So no, honestly, I don't like that we didn't win that game, but whatever. But yeah, so far, I mean, your picks are kind of solid. Like I said, a lot of chalk, but it's a lot of solid chalk. So good on you. Good on you.
Good on us. Are the Knights playing tonight? Sorry,
They are playing tonight. They should be playing right now, actually, if they're not.
I'll say, what's the score? No. If you can tell us the score within the next minute, that would be great, because I gotta go to sleep after this.
Why? What time is it there? I'm not doing the conversion.
10:15. We're only 2 hours ahead of you. I hope you know this.
Now I do. Oh, let's see. The Golden Knights are down 1-0 to the Winnipeg Jets. Damn it. That's okay. Anyways. That's okay. We're going to come back. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening to the show. Appreciate it. Yay. I honestly have no idea how much time we have left because I just looked and it says less than a minute. So I'm going to kind of rush through this. Please make sure to check us out on TikTok at TABPOD, also on Twitter, and anywhere that you listen to podcasts, plus youtube.com/take a breath. We appreciate the hell out of you all for listening. And you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.